Are you a real estate investor like me, always looking to jump on the next great deal you find? Whether you're fixing and flipping, buying and holding, or rehabbing and renting, when the numbers pencil out, it's a decision between using your own cash, hard money, OPM, other people's money, and of course, bank financing to make the deal work. Like most real estate investors, you've got your eye on the market watching for opportunities. But these days, good deals are hard to come by. High interest rates, inflation, and demand result in many properties having negative cash flow. So a lot of real estate investment money is sitting in banks right now. For investors, that money is stagnant while it's making money for the bank. You're getting a nominal interest rate while the bank is making bank, loaning out your money, which is bad enough. And to pour salt on the wound, just when you're ready to jump on a deal and need financing, the bank makes your life miserable. As real estate investors, we all know how it goes. Mind-numbing applications and invasive credit checks, providing a ton of personal information, social security numbers, driver's license numbers, banking information, disclosure of assets as the bank forces you to jump through hoop after hoop. On one of my deals, I thought I had it wrapped up when the banker told me, hey, I need 2 years of tax return to see your debt to income ratio and profit and loss statements. You gave me last month's P&Ls and now I need this month's. And I need balance sheets. Then the bank asked for 3 years of tax returns days before closing. I had to get my CPA involved. It cost me more time and more money, plus a lot of anxiety when I almost lost the deal. But I haven't even told you the worst part yet, that your money sitting in a bank is in danger because just using a bank is putting your entire real estate portfolio and even your future as an investor at considerable risk. Why? Because bank accounts have almost zero asset protection. Now, more often than not, you have to worry about that. And you probably know someone who this happened to, because the reality is that it does happen and you never want it to happen to you. See, your stockpile is still exposed. Investment money is vulnerable to any number of threats like lawsuits, judgments, liens. All it takes is a deal gone bad, or a contractor or tenant decides to sue you, locking up your money. Now, you could lawyer up and pay your lawyer to try to unlock your money or lose it to the creditor. Either way, your real estate investment capital is depleted or gone. And this bad brew of banking concern is where I'm here to tell you it's critical to move your investment capital somewhere safer and more productive to avoid loan financing hassles, having your money locked up and being exposed to lawsuits. At this point, you might be asking, so what's the alternative? 17 years ago, I discovered a strategy that top investors have used for decades to fire their bank and escape all of these banking hassles and risks by utilizing a powerful asset that operates outside the banking system and delivers the certainty you need when it's time to jump on a deal. Hi, I'm Barry Brooksby, and I'm a 17-year veteran real estate investor. I've owned and operated a real estate property portfolio worth over $10 million and trained hundreds of investors in my system, providing a better alternative than traditional banks for all types of real estate investors, whether you're simply maintaining your properties, renovating them, or funding new deals. 25 years ago, I started as a traditional financial advisor. I was excited and believed in the stock market's potential. I listened to my training and believed the hype about big returns. I invested my and my clients' money in the stock and bond markets. But reality began to hit me hard when clients started calling and asking where were the returns they were promised. Some of my clients were even losing money. I felt terrible and didn't have answers for them, and I asked my mentor for help. My mentor's advice: tell your clients they're in it for the long haul. To me, it felt like a cop-out, and I couldn't believe that was the best he could offer. I lost sleep worrying about all of my clients' financial futures, and that's when I realized I needed to find a better way. My search ultimately led me to discover a non-conventional asset-based approach that provided a new way to help clients with amazing benefits, one of which is sleeping soundly at night. Even better, I learned that this strategy complemented my real estate investing perfectly. Over the years, I've refined this strategy for real estate investors, called the Self-Banking Blueprint, or SBB for short. The SBB strategy delivers 5 powerful benefits for real estate investors. 1, creates guaranteed tax-free growth, so your cash truly compounds and accumulates faster. 2, increases your rate of return, so you make more money from each investment. 3, allows your dollars to be used in 2 places simultaneously, so your money works harder for you. 4, allows you to create a guaranteed passive income stream even in down market cycles. And 5, keeps your cash secure in a state law protected asset outside of the banks. So you're shielded from lawsuits, creditor claims, and even bank shutdowns. And these benefits are backed by contractual certainty, the US tax code, and your state asset protection laws, which means this is a perfectly legal way to fund your own deal. And you do that by building up cash reserves, tax-free, which accrue in your protected account. Not only that, but you can borrow against the cash reserves account and fund your own deal that way without using a bank at all. I know this sounds too good to be true, but I'm going to show you how this strategy is both easy to implement and used in all these powerful ways. Are you ready to join the ranks of other top investors and take your real estate investing to a new level? I'd like to invite you to schedule a free strategy call by clicking below. During your free call, I'll be able to look at your entire investment portfolio in just a few short minutes and show you how the plan will safeguard your cash and give you the ability to do deals with or without banks, while providing guaranteed tax-free growth of your cash. As a bonus, I'm going to show you with actual numbers how to use the strategy to 3 times your real estate returns. So I invite you to schedule your free strategy session with me now. All you need to do is click the button below to schedule. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. So many of my investor clients have experienced the benefits of this strategy, as hundreds of verified Trustpilot reviews on InsuranceandEstates.com attest to, just like this one. My financial partner for life, Barry, is extremely personable and genuine. Also, he's very patient and easy to work with, and his team is equally efficient and streamlined. Would recommend him to anyone. That's real estate investor Stefano. And this one, Barry is very knowledgeable. Barry and his assistant Kristen made the process very smooth. He answered all of my questions and I learned a lot in the process. They both respond quickly. Real estate investor Janine. As real estate investors, we know how important it is to stay proactive and act quickly to seize opportunities. Remember that by waiting, you may be leaving yourself open to endless hassles by the bank. We've all been through them. I'd hate for something like that to cause you to miss out on a great opportunity. And even worse, I don't want your investment cash to be vulnerable to lawsuits and banking risks. So take action today to make sure your real estate investment cash is protected and optimized to as much as triple your returns. Please don't wait until a deal surfaces or a crisis erupts, because then it might almost be too late to implement the strategy. Click the button below now to secure your free strategy session, and let's get started.